Hi everybody, welcome back. This video is about how to set goals. I have a question for you. How are you going to grow? How are you going to grow as a designer? How are you going to grow as a business person or an entrepreneur? I heard this great quote, I don't know who said it, but it says, if you don't have a growth plan, you have an existence plan. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather grow than just exist. So setting goals can be kind of complicated. And as my business has grown and what I do and the number of things I do has grown, it's gotten more difficult and more complex for me to set goals. And so I wanted to share a little bit with you about how I set my goals for this year, and maybe that can help you set yours or help you think about setting yours in a different way. One of the things I do when I'm setting goals is I break them into buckets to help me think about them and organize my thoughts about them. Now, these buckets work for designers, creative professionals, entrepreneurs, just about anybody. And here are the buckets that I've developed. Number 1, revenue and clients. Number 2, business development. Number 3, promotional content. Number 4, advertising. Number 5, products and services. Number 6, processes and tools. Number 7, networking and outreach. 8, personal development. And 9, professional development. Now let me explain a little bit about what these buckets mean or what's in them. So first of all, revenue and clients. Revenue and client goals are about working the work. It's about keeping the lights on. It's about maintaining and building client relationships and also growing engagement and growing the number of projects that you're doing for clients. And it's also about getting paid. Those are the goals that fall into revenue and clients. Next is business development. The business development bucket is about outreach to new clients. So cold calling, emailing, whatever it is that you do, whatever outreach it is that you do to develop new business. The next one is promotional content. Now this is content that you use as inbound marketing. So content you develop, things like blogs, articles, videos, podcasts, lead magnets, newsletters, tweets, Pinterest posts, Instagram pics, whatever it is, valuable content for your customers and your visitors that you develop that bring them to you. That's what falls into this bucket. Goals that you have for developing and growing this amount of inbound marketing content. The next one, advertising, is pretty straightforward. It's paid advertising. So Facebook, Google AdWords, LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever you pay for to promote your business. The next one is products and services. This is a little more complex. This is about refining and tweaking what it is that you offer in your practice or in your business. It's about improving those things and also innovating and growing and adding more products and services to your portfolio of what you offer. It's about building new capabilities in your business. That's what falls into this bucket. The next one is process and tools. Process and tools are the things that you use and the processes that you have to do what you do. So it's methods and technologies. It's software to be creative. It's things like Calendly being associated with Stripe, being associated with Xero for finance. Whatever it is that is, keeping those wheels running and oiling that engine of your business, that's what falls into this bucket. It's about efficiency, about how you do what you do and how you do it easier, smoother, and better. The networking and outreach bucket is about keeping in touch with old coworkers, about old clients, about friends. It's about going to conferences. It's about meetups and networking events. It's about staying in touch. So what are the goals around that topic? What are those things that you're doing to improve your networking and your outreach? The next bucket is personal development. This one is about constant learning. It's about learning how to communicate better. It's about reading. It's about feeding yourself with inspiration, whether that's business inspiration or creative inspiration. What's your creative outlet? Do you play an instrument? Do you listen to music? Do you look at art? Do you do sports? Do you ride a motorcycle? Whatever it is that's your creative outlet, that's also the goals that you put within personal development. And the last bucket is professional development. What falls into the professional development goal bucket is things like learning new design apps or taking classes and studying and getting more information and more capabilities in your profession, whatever that is. It's about getting new skills. So could that be coding or photo editing or animation or finance or video editing, whatever it is that's the skills that you don't have that you want to gain in your own professional development. Those are what fall into this bucket. Okay, now once you've built some goals and put them into those buckets, What you need to do now is you need to prioritize them. And this is actually the hardest thing to do. You need to prioritize the goals and do the goals first that are going to have the greatest impact on your business. Once you prioritize them, what you need to do is get a little more specific and think about what's the timeline for the goals. What are the individual things that you need to have to actually address the goal? What do the end results of that goal look like? What are those tangible results? When you're building these goals, you also want to have near-in goals, so easier goals to achieve, and then also what we call stretch goals, or kind of more ambitious goals that might be harder to attain but might actually really push you to achieve greater things. You also might want to take a look at a video I did earlier on developing SMART goals. SMART goal setting is a very kind of well-accepted kind of methodology for building goals. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. So check out that video if you want to learn more about setting SMART goals. So after you get your goals going, you want to track your progress. I keep my goals in a big old Google spreadsheet. You can use Trello, you can use Excel, you can Google Sheets, whatever the list-keeping app that you like, use that. But you want to make sure that you have the list of goals and that you revisit them every week or so, definitely every month, and check off the ones that you've completed. And then reprioritize, because sometimes the priorities that you set for your goals at the beginning of the year may change as your business changes or as new goals come onto your list. So reprioritize them. One of the things I suggest is when you achieve a goal, move it over into a separate list of achieved goals. And this is really great because then at the end of the year, when you review your progress for the year, you can pull out that sheet of achieved goals and run through them, and they make you feel really good about yourself. Like all that time and effort and sweat equity that you put into your goals has really shown something in your development, in your business, and in your career. And it drives you into the next year. So you'll set new goals, new close-in goals, new stretch goals, and you'll keep developing and keep growing. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to set goals. From Verhaal Brand Design, my strategic branding and design agency, thank you so much for watching. And if you need help building your brand strategy, your brand design, or your career, hit me up at philipvandusen.com. And let's talk about what I can do to help you reach your business goals or your professional goals. And make sure you hit subscribe below so you can see my videos when they come out. And again, thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.